Good morning, grade 5 students. Welcome to your math class. Before we start our lesson, please prepare the following: your math textbook, your pen, and a paper to write the solution. Are you ready? Let's start the lesson. Our lesson for today is Lesson 14-3, Solve Problems Using Ordered Pairs. Textbook pages 789 until 794. Our objective is to solve real-world problems by graphing points. Before we start our lesson proper, let us first watch this video.
Today, we will solve a problem and use a coordinate grid and ordered pairs to help us out. Let me show you how it works. Eliza babysat each of the past 3 Saturdays. The hours she babysat on each particular Saturday are recorded in the top row of the table. And the money she received is recorded in the bottom row of the table. At this rate, if Eliza babysits for 5 hours, how much money will she receive? Let's use a coordinate grid to plot our data. Hours will go on the x-axis, and earnings will go on the y-axis. Now, let's plot our data. Remember, when plotting points, we plot the x-coordinate first, then the y-coordinate. So after we plot our 3 points, we get this. What do you notice about the points? Yes, they're in a straight line. Let me show you. Now we can answer the question. If Eliza babysits 5 hours, how much money will she receive? Well, let's find 5 on the x-axis, then draw another arrow until we reach our line, and then look to the left to get our answer. When we look to the left, we find her earnings. That's right, $40. Eliza will earn $40 if she babysits for 5 hours. Hey, good job, everyone. Eliza, since you have all this money now, can I get a loan? See you next time.
Okay, let's answer textbook page 789. Let's read the solve and share problem all together. The table shows number patterns to describe changes in the width and length of a rectangle. Let x be the width and y be the length. Then plot each of the 4 ordered pairs in the table on the coordinate grid. What do you think is the length if the width is 5? So let us plot the points. First, our x-axis will be the width and our y-axis will be the length. Now here, first ordered pair is 1, 11. So let's plot the point. This is 1, 11. Next is 2, 10. So this is the point for 2, 10. Next is 3, 9. And the next is 4, 8. As you can see, these points determines a line. Now the question is, what do you think is the length if the width is 5? So from the origin, move 5 units to the right. And then move to the line and check on which point does it matches our y-axis. So as you can see, it is on point 7. So therefore, if the width is 5, then the length is 7. Now let's discuss textbook page 790.
How can you use ordered pairs to solve problems? Think about this question during the lesson. Both Anne and Bill earn the amount shown each week. Anne starts with no money. but Bill starts with $5. How much will Bill have when Ann has $30? Represent this situation using a table and a graph. What do you know? What do you need to find? You know that both Ann and Bill earn $3 a week. Ann starts with no money, and Bill starts with $5. You need to find how much money Bill has when Ann has $30. Make a table showing how much money Ann and Bill have after each week.
You know that when Ann has $0, Bill has $5.
How can you find how much money Ann has in week 1 and week 2? Add 0 plus 3 for week 1 and then 3 plus 3 for week 2. How can you find how much money Bill has in week 1 and 2? Add 5 plus 3 for week 1 and then 8 plus 3 for week 2. Let X equal Ann's earnings and Y equal Bill's earnings. Plot the ordered pairs from the table. Draw a line to show the pattern. Extend your line to the point where the X coordinate is 30. What is the corresponding Y coordinate?
Select your answer.
The corresponding Y coordinate is 35. So Bill has $35 when Ann has $30. Now you know how you can use ordered pairs to solve problems.
Okay, so let's answer textbook page 790. What is the relationship between Bill's earnings and Ann's earnings? So this is the table for that data. So the first row shows Ann's earnings in dollars, and the bottom row shows Bill's earnings in dollars. And this is the graph. Okay, so what relationship can you see between Bill's earnings and Ann's earnings? Okay, look at Bill's and Ann's earnings. If Ann at the start has 0, then Bill's at the start is having 5. In week 1, Ann has 3 and Bill has 8. Then week 2, 6 to 11, week 3, 9 to 14, week 4, 12 to 17, and week 5, 15 to 20. What can you say about the numbers for Ann's earnings and Bill's earnings? So, as you can see, Ann's earnings is 5 less than Bill's earnings. Or Bill's earnings is also 5 more than Ann's earnings. Okay, textbook page 791. In the example on page 790, find another point on the line. What does this point represent? Okay, so let's have here the graph for problem on page 790, and let us take that point as the 1 point. Now here, that point was 20.25. This means that if Ann earns $20, Bill earns $25. In the example on page 790, write an equation to show a relationship between Ann's earnings and Bill's earnings. Remember to let X as Ann's earnings and Y equals Bill's earnings. So using algebraic expression, we can say that Ann's earnings is equal to Bill's earnings minus 5. So that is equal to X equals Y minus 5. Also, we can say that Bill's earning is 5 more than Ann's earning. So that will be Y equals X plus 5. Okay, question 3. Write the missing coordinates and tell what the points represent. Okay, so look at XY. That point is on 5 and 200. This means that in 5 seconds, jet car travels a distance of 200 miles. Okay, on the same page, question 4 and 5, find the missing coordinates and tell what the point represents. So again, look at that red dot denoted by X and Y. That is 1000 and in the y-axis 800. So this means that if the titanium's temperature is 1000 degrees Celsius, therefore aluminum's temperature is 800 degrees Celsius. Okay, same with number 5. Look at XY. So that point is 200 and 150. This means that in 200 deer, there are 150 elks. Question 6. For exercise 5, find 2 other points on the line. Then graph and label them. Describe the relationship between deer sightings and elk sightings. So let's take this point for example. So what is this point? So this is point 450 and 400. This means that in 450 deer, there are 400 elks. Okay, so this is our lesson for today. So I hope you will answer your homework and practice exercises independently. If you have questions, just don't forget to send us your message. Thanks for watching.